cultivating happiness from the inside. You're cultivating happiness from the inside. Yo, what's up? It's Shawnee TV with Happy Me, Happy We, where we cultivate happiness from the inside out. Today, we're going to discuss all of these unconscious agreements, these unconscious contracts, all of these things that are holding us back from moving forward into the happy me that we all know and believe that we are to be. Happy me was happy we. You already know. I'm going to give you one of my examples so that you can start to see that you're human. We all deal with the same thing. So I want you to be able to look at your unconscious agreements and be able to get past that so that you can get back to the happy me that you are. So let's go ahead and get right into it. My unconscious agreement, which was I'm not going to show anyone any emotion. I'm not going to give them that. I'm not going to cry in front of people. And you know what? This actually happened where someone questioned why I didn't show emotion. This happened at my wedding. I didn't cry at my own wedding. Why? Because I did not want to show emotion. I did not want to cry and see myself sitting up there crying on video or pictures. I didn't want to see that. So I manipulated my emotions and I cried before the wedding. And then by the time I got to the wedding, I had no tears left. What happened was my wife, she didn't really get to see the impact of us having that union together. She didn't see the emotion. So that put her in a position where she kind of like felt some type of like, does she really want to get married? She just doing this. But you know, that just happens when you try to work around things and you have these unconscious agreements, but you're not really accepting them and you're not looking at them and seeing the hidden meaning, because every unconscious agreement has a hidden meaning. And that hidden meaning is not necessarily the negative thing about it. A lot of times the reaction to these things that are happening to us are negative. But the initial meaning of why we even created that agreement or agreed to that contract is because we wanted to belong, or we wanted to feel love, or we wanted to avoid pain and just try to get to a point where we can feel some pleasure and feel good. These agreements have a purpose and they have a meaning and they do help us in a certain way. But when you're looking at the agreement and you're saying, okay, does this help me more than it hurts me? Or is it hurting me more than it's helping me? You got to figure out the balance there, because everything is going to come with the positive and it's going to come with the negative. But you have to choose what you're going to put yourself through. You have to choose what are going to be your limitations that you allow for your own safety, or the limitations that you're allowing because you feel like it's for your own safety. You kind of got to look at that, because a lot of times we think it's for our own safety, but a lot of times we're doing something for that initially, but we're really holding ourselves back from fully experiencing what we really have come here to do, which is live life and live life abundantly. So if you're able to put yourself in that position where you're looking at yourself objectively, and not trying to like judge yourself and try to make it, oh, this is wrong, this is right. That's not what I'm trying to get you to do here. What I'm trying to get you to do today is to identify the unconscious agreements, those unconscious contracts that you have with yourself and other people, by giving you my unconscious contracts and my unconscious agreements that I have with myself and other people, with the hope that these things are going to inspire you and put you in that place where you can do this for yourself and you won't have to look at these videos. But for now, I want you to focus on what you got going on, because once you're able to identify all those hidden things, we can move forward and we can learn something else, and we don't have to keep going over limitations, but we can move forward and we can develop things and we can do things that we need to do. The way I was able to identify that I had these unconscious agreements was by looking at the things that were triggering me. I love you guys so much. You never cease to amaze me. Y'all come back every single week and y'all drop comments and y'all show love. And I appreciate that. I really do. I love you. Happy me equals happy we. You can do this. Can't nobody stop.